Welcome back to the Ladies Night Podcast. Your host Hunter and
Carson, look at us. Look at us. We're here. We're there.
somehow
We're everywhere. Just like everything. Everything's everywhere all at once. You know
like
what
that
I mean?
movie.
Oh my god. You know, I've never seen that movie.
I
I need
watched
to
it
watch it.
when it got put back in theaters for winning the award.
Yeah, I think I think most people say it's probably the best movie ever made. If not, like, in that top, like,
I
10.
wouldn't put that high up,
Really? Okay.
but it's a
Just
good
from when it
movie.
came out, I heard that
Oh
was a
yeah,
really good
from the
movie.
movies that it was surrounded by,
Yeah.
no competition.
Because it came out in like what, maybe 2021, 2022, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
So yeah, there probably wasn't that good of movies coming out.
I mean even compared to the movies
Spider-Man,
now, it's
Doctor
probably pretty good.
Strange. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm beat this week.
Yeah,
I'm beat. Call me my dick, because I'm beat, brother. I'm not kidding.
real
I'm
beat then,
beat. I'm bruised. I'm mutilated.
just like your dick.
Call me Rihanna. And this week is Chris Brown, baby. I am beat. I am mutilated. Call me a white woman with blonde hair, and call the week O.J. Simpson. Cause I'm beat. I'm mutilated. Anyways,
Okay.
you guys get it. This week's not been that bad. You know, I'm in school. I'm at a fucking college.
Yeah, you've been busy,
And it's
right?
Yeah, it's busy, 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 and not just that. I mean, just this week in general. I hate November, especially in school, because it's always like you're just either coming out of a project or you're getting ready to finish like a pretty decent project, and other
Yeah.
classes are giving you a bunch of assignments at the same time. November is the worst month for me at school. It always is, because they're always slamming me with a bunch of bullshit. And then this year, no fucking less. And it's fucking 7 days into the fucking month, and I'm already like, I want it to
Yeah,
fucking
you're
over
getting
with.
at the higher level classes too, so
Well, then I know I'm gonna feel like this, but even worse next year,
yeah.
because those are my even higher levels. So it's like, um,
Anyway, that's when you max out.
but no, it's election week too, you
Oh
know.
yeah, you gotta deal with all that
So
shit, especially out of college.
people are acting. It's fucking.
Especially since Trump won, people are probably
It's
losing their
something.
shit.
And I go to a art school, so I hear
Yes.
it constantly, and I see it constantly. And there's some people they're like me. They're like they complain or that they even have to listen to it, or they complain or
Yep.
whatever. But they just sit down and do their work and shut the fuck up about it. They don't make the whole entire
Yeah,
day
they
the
might
fucking
mention it,
issue.
you know. It's like, oh, do you see who won?
And you gotta ruin everybody's day because of it. It's
Yeah.
annoying. But no, what solidified it was this morning. I got up, got ready for class. I gotta get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? My class is at
Yeah,
10.
real nice.
I have to walk. I could have drove. I have a car and my
That'd be
license.
such
I
a
could have
waste of
drove.
gas.
Exactly. It's 5 minutes. I don't care to walk 15 minutes. I go to leave, and I'm leaving, and it's like barely sprinkling. I'm like, okay, I have a jacket on.
Yeah.
I can deal with a little sprinkle. 5 minutes into my fucking walk, the fucking rain downpoured. Oh my god.
Oh, are
My
you just
pants were
drenched?
soaked. My underwear, my socks, my shoes, my jacket. I had my hair down. I wasn't wearing my hat, so my hair
Ah,
was completely soaked. It
it
looked
would
like
have
I just
soaked through
got
your
out of the
hat.
shower. The only thing that was dry on me was my shirt, and it's because my jacket completely soaked up all the
I
water.
had a time where I had to walk back from my bus stop, and
Yeah.
it was just pouring. It soaked through my hoodie to my shirt.
My backpack was soaked. The stuff in my backpack was soaked. My sketchbook was halfway soaked.
Oh fuck! Now you got
Yeah,
wrinkly
so
paper.
luckily I have a lot of shit, so it's very compressed.
Ah,
I was just kind of worried about the technology stuff I have in my backpack, not so much the paper.
yeah.
But yeah, that didn't help my week whenever I have to go to class and I have to sit there and I'm completely fucking soaked. And
Oh
then,
yeah, just smell like wet clothing.
and then like I was saying, the election stuff, just people stuff with that. Not gonna get into that, but and then yeah, I mean people, because after that class, I have another class, graphic design class, and people could tell right the fuck away. They were like, "You good?" And I was like,
No,
"No," because
it's
you
been a
with me.
long day.
With me, you can tell. Usually, I'd be sitting there, I'd be talking with other people, or I'd be like listening or
Yeah,
something. I was legit sitting there with my hands and my legs crossed, and I was just looking at the fucking floor with this just straight bitch of a face
just
because
trying
I
to
was
pass
just
the
not having it.
time.
I was not having it, and I was still soaking wet. And then my professor was like, he was just checking in on everybody. He does it every class. He's just
Yeah,
like, "Doing good? Hey, you doing good? Doing good?" And yeah, no, not really. No. And I was like, it could be better. He's like, well, I was like, well, I'm soaking fucking wet. He's like, you are? I was like, yeah,
yeah, to the groin.
yeah. Feel my pockets. That's how wet I am.
Feel
My
my
pockets are
crotch.
soaked. I pulled my phone out of my pocket. My phone screen was covered in water. Like water was on the screen. That's how wet I was, and everybody was like, "Wow." It yeah,
Do you even
it
have an
sucked.
umbrella anymore?
No, because that one
You
broke.
should just buy another one.
I know, I know.
I had a
I think I'm
teacher.
just.
She was like, I hate it when I see people just walking in the rain with a hoodie.
That was me.
That was you.
And my hoodie is cloth, so it just really it soaked, and it's a light gray hoodie. By the time it was
Is it
completely
thinner?
soaked, it was dark gray. No, it's like a cloth, like it's like a wool.
No. And so
It's
it
like
holds a lot of
thicker.
water.
Yeah, it was heavy too. It was a bitch. I just in both those classes, I just took it off and threw it right on the floor, and then whenever I pick it up, there's just
A
this big
puddle.
puddle of
Yeah.
water. Yeah, it was awful. Same thing with my
Should have
backpack.
went in
It
the
was just
bathroom and
water.
wring out your clothes.
I went to the bathroom and dried my fucking face off right whenever I got
Yeah.
there. But like other than that, I was like, I'm completely soaked. There's no way And everybody in my class was like, I would have just went back home. And I was like, I was already
Can't
walking
miss
in it.
class.
Yeah, it didn't. It doesn't. It's annoying, but I won't melt. I don't care that much. Would I like an umbrella? Yeah, but it's like
How
it
much
just
do they
didn't
even
help the
cost now?
day. A decent umbrella is probably like 20 or so bucks,
You don't need
maybe
a decent
25.
one. Just need.
No,
Here's what you do:
I
you buy a
mean,
tarp, and you just walk around with the
yeah,
tarp on you.
like a
You look like a
cloak.
homeless dude.
Yeah,
Homeless
yeah.
dude that got a little bit of money.
Well, I seen them today. The homeless people that have a little bit of money, they have umbrellas.
Ah,
So yeah, I seen a tweaker. She was fucking, really, really shaking there, but she had an umbrella. I was like, that umbrella ain't working because she's sitting
the,
there going like this, so
the
the rain's
shake.
still hitting her. The rain's still hitting her because she's taking the umbrella constantly on and off of her. Nah, that's fucking. It's
I feel
dumb.
like a tarp's solid as a homeless person. It's very
Uh,
versatile.
yeah, you could use it as like you just get a decent sized stick and you have a
Yeah,
tent. If you're getting cold, wrap around in it. It's a slick blanket.
it's a
If you
really
want to have
shitty
some
blanket,
fun
but
with
it
some other
works.
homeless people, you can throw some soap and some water on it. You
Yeah,
got a slip and slide.
yeah, fun in that way. Yeah, I didn't think of
Tarp's
anything else.
Tarp's pretty versatile. We love, you know what? If I ever see a homeless person fucking in a tarp, or just on, because sometimes you see
If I
that
see
like
a homeless
videos
dude doing a
online.
slip and slide,
If I see a homeless dude doing anything with a tarp that seems fun in either way, I'm joining.
you're gonna get some disease.
Slip and slide, if they're fucking in there,
The water on
anything.
the slip and slide's just brown.
Yeah,
They can't
yeah,
afford soap, so it's just straight water.
yeah. No soap. No soap. Maybe some beer.
Oh yeah,
Most
it
homeless
just
people,
smells
if they
like
get a little
piss
money, they'll get some beer,
to help the problem.
a six pack or something. Who fucking
That's
knows?
the reason they're homeless. They're
Yeah.
alcoholics and they can't afford it.
But that's how my week's going and my day's going. Very blah. And I'm just like, the last like 20 minutes of my class, because I was working on this project, I was like, I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. Because I
Uh,
was just done. I was so just, that I couldn't.
my
And then
allergies
even
have just been bad all week.
I got back to my dorm room and I've just sat here. Like, there's an assignment I got to work on. I've been just putting it to the aside, you know what I mean? So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
jerk off,
I'll,
get some
I'll do
relief.
it later. No, no. Like I said,
Too sad to
I'm getting
jerk
beat
off
up like my dick, but my dick ain't getting beat up.
for
Not today.
once.
Not right now. Yeah, later.
Oh, okay, it's a later night activity.
Yeah, later. I let the neighbors listen.
Oh,
I make sure it's
you're
loud. Make
quite
sure it's
vocal.
loud. I'm about to come, I'm saying that
Be like
shit.
Tim.
Yeah, I'm about to
He's
come.
Michael told me last night that the yelling "I'm about to come" was more of a you thing than a Tim thing. I'm
But
like,
Tim
Tim
did it
yelled it
first.
so much fucking louder.
The thing was is that Tim not only yelled it louder, but he'd do it first. But the thing was is for a while it was only Tim, but then I was like, this is fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. So then I would do it too. So Tim's just yelling it and I'm yelling it too.
Tim did
It's a
some
pretty.
bold shit at times, but then other times he was real conservative.
I loved Tim. He was great. I think me and him were a perfect duo.
I think you
Know,
made him
random
uncomfortable a
people.
lot.
You gotta love it. Yeah, if I'm
I
not
don't
making
think
you
he loved it.
uncomfortable, if I'm not making you uncomfortable in some way, then I ain't doing my job right.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Look at
sure. I
that.
don't know what the fuck that means.
Tupac.
Did he?
Did he do it? Yes, he did.
Yeah, I've always thought Diddy killed Tupac.
That's always been the theory, and I think it could be. I think Diddy could have gotten
I
Biggie
mean,
killed too,
yeah.
because he had closer ties to Biggie. So it's like, I think he could have
Didn't
got
he
Biggie killed.
admit to having some part in Tupac's death?
I'm pretty sure. Or he said he knows who killed him, or something.
Yeah, he knew because he paid him.
Yeah, something crazy. But yeah, no, Tim. For people who don't know, he was my freshman year
And he was
random
hot.
roommate. Sometimes people you go to college and you get a random roommate, and sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one. And I got a good one. Tim
Yeah.
was okay. He was perfectly fine. Normal. That's the
Norm.
key word. He was normal, even though he liked
Yeah.
Sonic a lot. But who can blame
It
him?
wouldn't be that normal.
Yeah,
He
but it's
he
okay.
was different enough to be fun.
Yeah. Imagine if he liked Sonic so much that it was like a fantasy thing, like a porn thing, where he's like, "I love
He's
Sonic."
watching Sonic porn.
Yeah, that would be funny,
Yeah, you look at his
but weird.
whatever he's got, and then it's just straight up like Sonic kissing like Mario
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. I don't know. Fuck that.
He's got a poster up above his bed that he looks at when he goes to sleep.
Then he would be making me feel uncomfortable, not me making him feel uncomfortable. I did, I was just having fun. I was just having fun.
Yeah.
I would, I convinced him for like a week that I had a feet finder. That was pretty funny.
He was easier to
Um,
convince.
I, I just loved saying the wacky. I love doing it anyways. Love saying the wackiest shit just to get somebody's reaction. But it really worked because he'd be like, "What the fuck?"
He was easier to convince.
I don't remember what it was, but we were in the dining hall once, and I said I said this crazy fucking thing from a song. It was like, uh, I don't fucking know. I know the song. It's an Aerosmith song called "Janie's Got a Gun," and I kept
Uh,
saying that. I'm like, "Janie's got a gun," and I said something else. I can't. I think it might have been something like a little.
yeah, it might have been a slur. I don't. I don't know
I
if it
don't
was
know.
across the
I
line.
can't remember.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
you
remember.
didn't know it was bad then.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was just saying
Everyone
it
was
because
like, "What the fuck, Carson?"
and
And
I
you're
didn't know
like,
it was a
"What?"
word. I thought I was just saying
Oh,
just
you
a
didn't even know it
random
was a
thing.
word?
No, I just thought it was some random thing that rhymed that I came up with.
Yeah,
I didn't know it
if you
was.
try hard enough, you'll figure out what it is.
I don't remember it. It
I
rhymed with
remember.
Janie, but I don't
It
remember
started
it.
with a T.
Okay, okay, I could probably guess now
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
But anyways, I would just say wacky shit, and that's like the one time that I can. There's plenty of other times, but that's like one time I remember that he was like, "What the fuck? Why did you say that? That's ridiculous. Don't be saying that." And then I tried arguing myself, but then it's like,
I think
no,
me
I
and
probably
Michael
should
at
have
that
said
point
that.
were like, "No, Carson."
Yeah, and I was like, what, and don't say that one. Just say the lyric.
Yeah, we're
That's my
surrounded by
problem.
people.
Yeah, and I'm just that, and I kept repeating it. That was the thing because it was stuck. That's
Yeah,
my problem. Is that I'll like a song, and
like a
sometimes
child.
I'll say different words that rhyme with the words in that song, or I'll just say that song, but it does not sound like English at all. I know you've said that I do that before, so
Gibberish.
I'm just like, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, and then what else about uh, Tim? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we would do the yelling stuff, and then
He when he
convince him.
drive for the first time with somebody, he'd do the
Yep.
swerving shit.
Yeah, he would start screaming, and he'd swerve his fucking car like a maniac. Um, I'm trying
The
to.
first time it was just you and him when you experienced that, right?
Yeah, we went. We fucking. We went somewhere, and he wasn't even driving his car. He was driving somebody else's car, and he was like,
Oh, was that after his
"Ah!"
car got like wrecked or whatnot?
I don't think it got wrecked. I think it just something was wrong with it that
Shit
it needed to
itself.
go to a shop for a few
Uh,
weeks. Just some maintenance stuff.
he got a new car at
Um,
one point, right?
no, he had the same one
Was
the
it?
whole year.
Huh.
Yeah, he used those other people's car for a
Yeah.
while, and then he got his car back. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any. I had something in my head, like a story about like with me and Tim, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. What the fuck it was? It was something with me messing with him in some fucking way. I already said the feet finder thing, but there was something else where I just like, you know, I don't know.
He seemed a little bit more gullible than me and Michael.
Yeah, it was fun.
He didn't
It
know
was
you
fun.
enough to know that you're full of
Yeah,
shit a lot of times.
but I love when people can be fun. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Just be fun.
I
Okay?
mean,
You
we're
know
rude a
what?
lot of the times, but we're full of shit.
Yeah. We're full of shit. Exactly.
Most
We're not
people
being
can't
rude. We're
tell
full
that
of
we're full
shit.
of shit.
And that's why you got to pick your battles.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't just randomly be like, you know, being rude to a
Yeah.
random person because it's like, I'm full of shit, but this person don't know. You got to, yeah.
You gotta warm them up to it, you know?
Yeah. Um, but that's a lesson for everybody.
Be fun.
To yeah, be fun, and you know sometimes if you get a random roommate in college, it's not so bad.
Every
Make the
time I
best
think
of
of
it, I
Tim, I
guess.
think of him in that Burger King crown.
Yeah, that was a funny thing too. It was so fun. Our freshman year was so fun.
Yeah.
We didn't do the fucking stupid crazy college shit, going to parties and
Yeah,
doing
we
this.
just we went to Burger King.
Yeah, we did an old ass Burger King. That
Yeah,
thing
it
was
still had
stuck in
the
the fucking
ugly
'90s,
ass decorations.
and I got a shitty chicken sandwich from there.
Oh yeah, the food sucked ass.
That chicken sandwich sucked, and I was like, hey, so you guys don't sell the Chiking, which was the best chicken sandwich Burger King's ever sold. The
Yeah,
best chicken sandwich ever sold in any fast food restaurant, in my opinion.
never
It was
had
so
it.
fucking good. And it was so big. It was like this fucking big. Yeah, you know what I mean? Um, but, anyways, I was like, you guys still got that? And she was like, no. I was like, well, you got a chicken sandwich up there. Is it like the Chiking? She's like, I don't know. I didn't work here when we had that. And I was like, okay, let me have that then. Even though I should have just went with something else. And it was some chicken sandwich. It had the stupid fucking sauce on it that made the whole sandwich taste like fucking
Uh,
shit.
did you even finish that?
No, because it just made the sandwich taste like shit. I did eat half of it. That's the thing that I try to do. If I know I'm not gonna finish the thing that I'm eating, I gotta at least eat half of it, even if I don't like it. Now, if I really don't like it, then I'm like, fuck no, then I'm just throwing it the fuck away. But
Yeah.
like, if I can eat it and bear it enough, I'll eat at least half of it. Because then you can't say I didn't waste it. I only wasted half of it.
I remember us sitting down. It felt very crowded. Like the seats were tiny.
Yeah, and we were the only ones in there.
Yeah. Think we wouldn't
Yeah.
have had that crown if it wasn't for me insisting on going somewhere cheap.
Yeah, because we were going to go somewhere else. I don't
Yeah.
remember where. Me and Tim were down for anything, but Mike was like, Buffalo Wild Wings or
Yeah,
something like
something pricier. I'm like, I don't want to spend money like that.
that. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
only
I
so
don't.
much I have.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I liked it
Um,
when we went to Applebee's though. That was a good time.
yeah,
Didn't we
we
go to
went a
the
lot.
Chinese place with
Yeah,
Tim?
yeah,
I probably enjoyed that more than the Applebee's.
yeah. That Chinese place is good.
The
Um,
Chinese buffet. Garbage food, but it tastes great.
okay.
Like it's bad for you in the garbage
Oh
way.
yeah,
Like it,
yeah.
a lot of grease.
I can't eat. Like I could eat Chinese, but I'm ready to eat again. I
Yeah.
remember you guys would fill your plates up with a bunch of shit,
Yeah, you get a wide
and you get
variety.
and you would get like two plates, and then you were good. Me, I fill my first plate with a bunch of shit. I eat it all, and then my second plate, I fill it up with all the things that I wanted again from the first plate, and I eat all that. And then I get a plate with only dessert on it. Then I eat all that, and then by the time that's going through, I'm hungry for the stuff that I ate prior. So then I was eating all that, and
I
then you
think
guys
I
were like, "Can
aim
we
for the
leave?"
3 plates.
But
Yeah, the third dessert plate.
that's my problem with Chinese places is that I will constantly be going back because it's like it just goes through and I'm still not full for the
Yeah.
longest fucking time. Even though it's all practically fried, like
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm eating from there anyways. So I don't know. My I wanted to ask a question,
I
you know, after talking about all that about my week, your week and then old pal buddy Tim. I want to
Timothy.
ask a question.
Okay. Shoot.
Do animals have the ability to commit suicide?
Yeah, I've seen them do it so many times.
Really?
Yeah, they do
You
something.
think it's intentional?
God no.
That's really what I'm asking. Do you think it's intentional?
Actually, I guess you have like the ones that get real sad and they just kind of give up
Yeah,
and
but
die. I
I
would
think
count that
that's
as
just a
suicide.
I think that's just a life thing in general because that happens with anything.
Yeah. Suicide's just giving up on living.
Well, even like plants. You gotta think like plants, if there's nothing around it that's living, it's just gonna die. Not
I,
because nothing else around
that's not
it's not
suicide.
living. It's because it's just gonna die. So it's just gonna die quicker.
Well, at the animals, there's other things living around it. It just got real sad
Yeah,
and let itself die.
yeah. And humans do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just read this question. I was like, that's really interesting.
I feel like there's not a whole lot to that.
No, do animals have the ability to commit suicide? Because I'm like, because I
Suicide
had a
covers a
dog.
wide range.
Yeah, I had a dog that killed itself, but it was like, it was chasing. Okay, this is a kind of crazy story. It
Okay.
was I wasn't home when it happened, but it was
Mm.
it had chased after a wild rabbit or whatever that had just ran by it, and the dog had ran so fast to try to get that rabbit that the collar and like the fucking leash or whatever the fuck, the dog line, whatever the fuck you want to
Oh,
call it,
okay.
had tightened up so much that dog kept trying to get that rabbit, and then finally, just one last time, it just like ended up hanging itself because it had tightened up that fucking shit so much
Oh.
that it was just like constricting itself, and then it just killed
Yeah,
itself.
accidental suicide's still suicide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only case I've really seen of like an animal committing suicide, I guess. But I'm like,
You see
I don't
them
really
like
know.
jump over a ledge that's way too high and they just
Yeah, yeah, like deer.
yeah, deer make some bold ass jumps.
Yeah, like there's videos of deer where they're on top of that like an overpass, and they like jump
Oh my
off the
god. Yeah.
overpass onto the fucking road below. It's ridiculous. You know, one animal. I love animals, but one animal that I think can just completely just kill itself, like just needs to, you know,
Die.
die off is. Well, now I
Women.
gotta think about it. I just put myself in this, but I didn't actually think about what animal. Has to be an animal that I really don't like. Snakes. There we go.
Okay.
Snakes. They all can just
Yeah,
kill
you were
themselves.
the one that really didn't like snakes.
Now I understand they have reason to be here, just like everything else, and I understand they help with like rats and all this other bullshit. But guess what? They ain't helping with rats when they're biting me.
How
What the
often are you
fuck?
getting bit by rats?
I'm not getting bit by rats. I'm getting bit
Okay.
by snakes.
Oh, I
I've
was
never been
like,
bit by a snake. I'm just scared to.
I've killed a lot of snakes.
I am terrified of snakes. When I have nightmares, it's about snakes.
All the snakes I've killed were with a machete.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about it the other day, a few weeks ago, because my grandpa had said that expression. He was looking for something, and it was right in front of him, and he couldn't see it, and then he finally found it, and he goes, "If it was a snake, it would have bit me." You know,
Oh
news like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
My case is to that. Why do people like snakes? And the people that like snakes and love snakes, they're like, "Oh no, not every snake will bite you. You can handle the wild ones. You just gotta handle it right." Blah blah blah. Whatever. Why is that an expression then? Because the motherfuckers are random as fuck and they'll bite me. Guess what?
Oh, have I
They
told
need
you
to
about
die.
the video I saw? It was
Gone.
some like crazy swamp dude, and he was showing off different snakes in like Florida, but he'd let him bite his arm, and he'd just
Yeah,
point at him.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like
Um,
crazy ass Florida dude.
I think that Coyote Peterson guy, you know, the YouTuber guy, I
Oh
think he
yeah,
might have done shit like that where he
like
was.
the
It
is
was like,
he's the one that lets himself get stung and whatnot, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like insects and like scorpions and shit.
the
He'll let
bullet
himself like
ants.
get, yeah, crazy shit. He'll let.
God, I could
Uh.
not.
No, I
Well,
would
I guess
squish
I'm
the bitch
allergic to
right
bees,
away.
so that'd kill me.
I would squish the bitch right away. I kill most like honeybees and shit like that. Won't touch them or bumblebees, you know.
I've accidentally killed a lot of honeybees.
But you know, like hornets and wasps and shit like that. Nope, dead right the fuck away. If I seen you
Oh,
now,
I'm
that's
okay with wasp.
I tell you what,
I just
their
fucking hate
worst
yellow
enemy,
jackets.
their worst enemy now is me with a hat on. I realize I can fucking whip them bitches with a hat on. I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I,
fucking hate the yellow jackets. I remember one
I didn't
time
realize I could do it.
I was sitting on
Sweat
the
bees too, they're
couch.
bad.
They're not that bad, but I was sitting on the couch with my family watching something, right? I go
Yeah,
to rest my arm down. Fucking yellow jacket on the chair
yeah, just
arm for
there.
some reason. That bitch stung me. I smacked it once. It was so stuck on me. I had to like pick it up off my arm.
Uh, uh,
And I just remember thinking in that moment, why is it always me being stung? The
yeah.
one
I
most allergic to the bees.
I had a time.
I'll
This
swell up for like
was
a month and a half when I get stung. It sucks.
this was sophomore year, right when COVID hit. They just took us out of school. It was like a week or two after they had taken us out of school for a quarantine,
Yeah.
and we had just started getting online assignments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was getting ready to go. I was gonna. What the fuck was I? I was just doing something, and there was a yellow jacket in my room, and I was
Ah.
like, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll catch the yellow jacket. It's like wings were broken or whatever the fuck. I was like, you know what? I usually kill them. I'll be nice, even though its wings are
Mm-hmm.
broken, so whatever. Um, but I'll catch it and then I'll let it go outside. So me, I did fuck up because I caught it in a cup and then I got a paper towel underneath of it, like a dumbass, instead of like a plate or something.
Yeah.
And I put the paper towel
Oh God.
on top of my hand with the cup, and it had stung me through the paper towel in my hand. But it was my right hand, and I'm not allergic to like I'm not allergic to any of them, but
Yeah.
it will still, because of the venom, it'll still swell up my fingers for like a few days, or my hand for a few days,
Man, I
or
can't
like a
imagine only
day
being
and a
for
half.
like days.
Yeah, but when that had happened, it was like I said, it was on my right hand, my dominant hand, my writing hand. Um, it had swollen up all three of these fingers, so I could not hold a fucking pencil. They were
Can
so
you write at
fucking
all with
stuck
your left
together.
hand?
No. It
Ah,
looks like if Helen Keller tried to write it. I'm not.
I can
I'm
write.
not
It's just pretty
exaggerating.
slow.
No, I can do other things with my left hand, but not. I can't
No,
write with it.
tried other
Can't
things.
write with it. But yeah, and I remember going over to Josh's because I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna do?" And I went over to Josh's, and he was in the same class at the same time as for Mr. Knotz's class, and he had already done the assignment, and he just wrote it down for me. He just wrote down the exact same shit for me on mine, and then turned mine in. So technically, he did my work, but it's because I couldn't.
Ah,
That was annoying. Because I legit, I could not write with my fucking hand. My fingers were so swollen, I could not get anything in between my fingers to
yeah.
even
I'd
hold a
always
pencil.
step on the bees. That's why I
I've
stopped wearing
landed on
flip
a
flops.
bumblebee.
I'll never wear flip flops again because what the flip flops
Yeah,
do is they fling the bee right underneath your foot. It's like
yes.
fuck.
Same thing with sandals.
Yeah, anything like that.
Yeah, you should only be wearing flip flops and sandals at the beach. That's it.
Yeah.
Or in the shower at a
Yeah.
college.
Well,
That's it. That's it.
I wouldn't do
Not
it just
outside.
at a college, any
Well,
public
no,
shower.
there's other cases. I was just saying.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Anyways.
Little man's big
Yeah,
man's.
yeah, you want to get little man's big man's?
Yeah, we can.
You know
Let's
what,
get
Carson?
wacky.
What is the little man's big man's?
You know, I say it every time.
Every time.
I say it every time. And if you don't know, now you know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you don't
Nope.
know, now you know. Tupac. You don't know Tupac?
Sure. Yeah, no clue. Never heard of him.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
See, you agree. I bet, you know what? People watching this, that's hopefully not Hunter. I hope you agree too. That,
I only mentioned that I thought he got killed by Diddy earlier.
no, yeah, but you just said you don't know him. That's crazy.
Yeah, so what am I lying about?
He dated the bald lady that Will Smith's with.
Oh, what was her name? Jada or whatever?
Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, he dated her back in the day. Back in the
Oh,
90s when he was
yikes.
alive, when he was living. When he was living and doing so good for the country. You know what I mean. Anyways,
Yeah,
little man's big man's. I'm gonna get into it
mild
right fucking
tangent.
now. I'm gonna stare right in your eyes as I get into it. Little man's big man's is this company that me and Hunter
Hmm.
uh, created. It's not real. It's imaginary.
No, it is real.
It's real. But we come up with these crazy, wacky items every episode, every week, just to test our ability of our brains to see how fucked up we are, and maybe how funny we can make something. So, we love doing it because it shows some creativity and some weirdness, and maybe it'll give us something more to talk about. So yeah,
Yeah.
little man's big man's. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
I was sure. Decent
yeah.
description. All right, who's going first? I kind of want you to
What
go
did you
first.
want me to say more?
No, 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 no. It's fine. It's fine.
I can't remember what all I usually say. I'm tore up today. I'm fucking beat. I said that at the beginning
You're
35 minutes
raw.
ago. I'm fucking beat. I'm scraping, son. I look like the bottom of some motherfucker's knuckles. You know what I mean? I'm fucking scraping. You know what I
The
mean?
bottom of someone's knuckles?
Yeah.
What's the bottom
Like,
of the knuckles?
like the knuckles.
That's just the knuckles, not the bottom of
Can
them.
knuckles not have a bottom?
I mean, it'd be like under the skin, right?
I guess, right. Well, because the knuckles are technically the bone.
Yeah, or would it just be the under half of the hand?
Maybe. But that would be the palm. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that can still be the under half of the
Well,
knuckle.
then they're doing this if they're scraping the bottom half of the knuckles. Anyways, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
talking about Donkey Kong. The way Donkey Kong walks, he's just fucking scraping his knuckles. Anyways,
Raw knuckles.
you want to go first if you want?
I kind of want you to go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So I thought of this item
Yeah,
not fairly quickly. It took me a few minutes, but I thought it'd be funny.
I'm betting yours
You
is a
know,
stronger contender than mine.
I was rethinking of some old movies I used to watch as a kid. I love comedy movies. I wish they would make more. And I was thinking of movies like like the classic 90s and 2000s comedy movies, Step Brothers, Dodgeball, Tropic Thunder,
Okay, I know that one.
Billy Madison, fucking, Little Nicky, the Zohan, a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Jim
I've
Carrey
only
movies.
seen one of those out of the ones you've listed.
Anyways, there's so many more. I could go on and on.
Yeah,
But, like Anchorman, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm not going to get into it. But
yeah.
I was really thinking about the part of Billy Madison. I don't know if you've seen Billy Madison.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So
Out of the ones you've listed, I only seen Tropic Thunder.
okay. Good movie.
Yeah.
And Billy Madison, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering right, it could be another Adam Sandler movie, but I'm pretty sure it's Billy Madison. There's a scene where they put dog shit in a bag, and then they put it on somebody's porch and catch it on fire. And they do it to a bunch of people. And, I've always found it funny to possibly do that, but I don't want to have to pick up the
Just
dog
do
shit,
it
you know
to
what I mean?
your mom's house.
But I also don't want to catch somebody's house on fire. So I'm like, because it's kind of an
Yeah.
act of arson because you're catching something on fire on somebody's property. So, and the thing is that you have to light the bag on fire and then knock on the door and then run away. Because when they open the door, the bag's supposed to be already on fire and the shit's supposed to be already on fire.
Just
Really
imagine you doing it to your own house, where like your mom doesn't know you came home for the weekend, but you
small. That
just
would be funny.
you stop right out in front of your house. You run up to your porch, light the shit on fire, and run. But that
Yep.
camera that you have catches you,
Yeah.
so she just looks at it later. She's
The
like, "What the
camera every time.
fuck?"
We have two cameras. We have one on our porch and one on our garage. And the one on the garage, it always goes, "You are currently being recorded." And I'm
Yeah.
always going, "I currently don't give a fuck, bitch." I say it every time. And my mom has showed me clips where she'd be at work and she she gets a notification from, her phone. Oh, some motion with this camera. And then she looks and it's always me, going to my car or something like that. And she knows what's going to happen every time she watches it because it's just,
Yeah, you're
because you
gonna.
don't hear. You don't hear the camera saying you're currently being recorded.
Yeah.
So you just hear me going, "I don't give a fuck, bitch." It's so good. Anyways, to get to my item.
Just imagine you go outside naked at one point, standing right in front of your garage. Don't say a single word, and then you walk back inside.
Mom, I am naked. Goodbye.
Like she gets that notification at work. She just looks. She just sees your bare ass because you're
Yeah,
facing the road.
yeah, and I just waddle away.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you just walk
mm,
down the road and get out of view of the
yeah.
camera, and then you sneak around
What's
back
funny is I
inside.
would be on two different cameras too at the same
Yeah.
time. It would see me. Um, no, but I wanna, if I remember this, I want to start a series of items that I will think of as time goes on, just to kind of come back to, just kind of like I do with the candles. But
Yeah.
this is the burning bag prank kit. It's a
Oh.
prank kit, so I want to start making prank kits for, little man's big man's to sell, and I want them to be
Yeah,
disgusting
for the children, of course,
or
that are
weird.
in Little
Well,
Man's Big
no,
Man.
well, you could be an adult and still do pranks. That's how half
Burning
of
shit.
YouTubers in 2013 made their money. So
At
even
this
if they're
point, it's
fake or
mostly
not,
just adults. Like the kids are like, I don't
yeah,
really care.
yeah.
Adult
Well,
children just doing it.
even 2013, there was more adults that were
Yeah.
just pranking people. Like that's where Roman Atwood got his he had the Smile More stuff going on, but like that's where he really set off. Anyways, but the burning bag prank kit has two bags in it, already with dog shit in them,
Oh, we're selling dog shit. That's.
and a set of matches, but it's all in a box. So you can't smell it
What
and
happens
it's
if it
all
didn't come with
air
dog
sealed.
shit? It just says shit in the bag. So it'd be human shit.
It could be any shit, but the
What do you
dog
think's
shit is
worse,
what makes
dog
it
shit
smell
or
worse.
human?
Um, I've never stepped in human shit, but whenever I've stepped in dog
Surprisingly, for
shit,
where you're at, you haven't.
I know, right? Well, it could have been dog shit, who knows, or human shit.
I'd be
But
devastated.
there's been plenty of times that I've stepped in dog shit, and you don't smell it until you step in it. Then the
Yeah, you
aroma hits.
activate
So
it.
I feel like when you catch shit on fire, it has to be fucking stinking.
What do you do about that if that's on your porch?
You just that's the thing. In the movie, they would stomp it out. So then they
Oh
got
my
this
god, I would
burning hot
stomp
dog
it
shit on the
out.
bottom of the fucking shoe. They
Pour
got
like
dog
water on
shit.
it.
Yeah, they got hot dog shit on their shoes. That's what's funny about it because it's a disgusting prank, and it could
It's
also,
hard to get rid of.
yeah, and it could go bad, I guess. Possibly. It's funny though. Um, if you were wondering, I'm eating some M&Ms.
Yeah, I kinda wondered that a while ago.
Um, but yeah, burning brag, hot dog shit prank kit.
Okay.
That's my item. I
That
just
makes
wanted
me
to
feel
be
a little
weird.
better about mine.
Okay.
Mine's
I
not
just
really
wanted to be weird.
disgusting. It's a decent product, nothing too crazy about it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's pizza rolls, but with different shit in them.
So a hot pocket.
No, pizza rolls are small.
I don't like pizza rolls.
Me neither.
Not
But
that much.
they're not
Bagel
my
bites are
brother
way
loves
better.
them.
Bagel bites are way better.
But I got a handful of flavors. Some of which are good, some of which are awful. Or not that awful. Well, the one's awful.
Yeah.
But I'll tell the good ones first. Pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, these are not going to be great in pizza roll form,
No,
by the
that's
way.
what I'm picturing.
But-
You think it's a regular like pepperoni pizza roll.
oh
and
yeah,
you eat
it's
it,
a
just fucking-
normal bag. It's not
It's just
labeled
cinnamon.
that. It's got the random flavors. Like none of them
Yeah.
are consistent. Next one, hot chocolate.
Oh my god! Is it?
I'm imagining it's just a straight up like powder mix.
But
So
it's
you-
like a filling. 'Cause it
Yeah.
has to be thick. It has to be like a thick filling.
Or maybe it's like it's got a little bit of liquid with the powdered shit. So it's like a sludge of the hot
Ew.
chocolate mix. Oh yeah.
Kind of like a thick bad pudding.
Yeah. Next
That sounds
one.
disgusting.
Cheesecake.
What the fuck? And you have to bake this.
Yeah.
You have to bake these. That's really what I'm thinking. Is you have to bake these.
Yeah. This is where it gets a bit
Jeez,
more
Greg.
wacky. Corn. Just bite into
Repeat
it.
that.
Corn.
Corn. Okay.
Just straight corn.
You know, it's funny because I thought I heard you say horn. Just
Yeah,
horn.
yeah, horn
I was
would
like,
be a
how
little
the fuck are
difficult
you?
to eat.
Yeah, how you gonna get a horn in a fucking hot pocket? I don't
And
know. How you
then,
get a whore in a horn?
yeah, I got quite a lot of flavors. We got 4 more to go.
So give it to me, baby.
All right, next one, onion. You
Onion.
just bite into it, straight onion.
Is it ginger?
No, it's. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Reference to a certain person that pissed on the floor of the bus.
Gotta love it.
But it's just straight onions.
Uh huh.
After you bake it, you bite onion.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And then we got clay.
What the fuck?
These got a bit more wacky at the end. All right, the last 3.
You're putting something in there that you can't eat.
I mean, you can eat it. I don't know if you'll live. How
Yeah.
much clay
Yeah.
can you eat and be fine?
You can't even like breathe in like clay dust because it'll kill you.
Nah, I'm imagining this is still kind of wet clay.
Well, yeah.
I guess you are baking it, so that's not as cool.
Yeah.
Maybe
It
it's
would
just
be
like
hard.
a clay flavor, you know?
Clay
Like it's a
flavored what?
paste that's just clay flavor.
That's disgusting.
Exactly.
You know, my item almost was
Clay flavor?
flavor. No, it was almost flavored lotions.
Oh, yo, that
And
would
it
have
was
been better.
in different
I would have
kinds.
liked that
Hey,
more.
I like my dog shit prank kit. Okay,
Okay.
I like it. It was
You should have
good
done
with
the
the
flavored
story
lotions.
about the movies. Maybe I'll do flavored lotions
Oh,
next
well,
time
now it's
if I
already
remember.
out there, so I feel like you
I can
used it
still
up.
fucking do it.
Ah, that'd be lazy.
I'll do it in 10 weeks.
Okay. Next one, soy sauce.
Ew.
Straight soy sauce.
So it's just like you can shake it and you feel the liquid
Yeah.
just shaking around in there. That's
Those
disgusting.
are
And you
those
have to
seal.
heat that up.
Yeah. Hot soy
That's
sauce.
disgusting.
Yeah, I
That's
imagine those
disgusting.
ones are well sealed. Like even when you bake it, it doesn't leak.
Oh, I hope. Because it's just it
Yeah,
would just be
imagine
this
you bite into
flat
that and
dough
it
with
just
like soy sauce,
straight soy sauce.
like a Tide Pod. Those things are shaped like Tide Pods. Now that I think
They
about it,
are. Yo,
they're shaped like Tide Pods.
Tide Pod pizza rolls.
I think there is a fucking meme out there of a Tide Pod pizza roll.
It's just putting what looks
When
like a
people are
pizza
eating the
roll.
Tide Pods. How stupid do you have to be to eat a fucking Tide Pod? You have to be a retard. I don't give a
There's a
fuck.
lot of those.
You have
That's
to
a
be.
significant part of the population, which is concerning.
I don't care to say the R word. You have to be fucking retarded to be eating a fucking Tide Pod. That's some dumb motherfucking
Yeah,
shit.
didn't people make like Tide Pod candies? So it's not actually Tide Pods, but it looks like it.
Yeah, because they want their kids to grow up to be fucking stupid.
All right, my last one. I tried to think of something a bit more disgusting and
Yeah.
a little more out there. So wet dog. Don't ask me how you get the wet dog in there. It's just wet dog. You imagine the smell of a wet dog?
I smelled like a wet dog today
Yeah, I bet you did.
because I was soaked. It wasn't too bad. I just smelled wet, but it wasn't like a nasty.
Yeah, all wet's kind of nasty. If
Yeah.
you're wearing clothes, that is.
Yeah.
It's
But my
really
clothes,
just the
I had
clothes.
just washed them. Like
Depends
I
on
just
how
did
scented
laundry.
your laundry shit is.
Me and Hunter stayed up. We watched the election shit. As as it was happening, we stayed
Yeah.
up. We watched it, and I did laundry during that time. So it's fairly recent that I
Yeah.
cleaned all my clothes and then get soaked.
See, my parents, my brother like using the fucking crystal shit you can add in with your laundry to get it to smell better.
But yeah, yeah,
That shit's so expensive though.
it is. But you're not supposed to put a lot.
No.
Some people dump an ass ton in there, and it's like that's ridiculous.
I mean, same with
That's
detergent.
But it's just a waste.
Yeah.
Just a waste.
Yeah, that's all my flavors. Ended on
Okay.
wet dog.
Wet dog. You're
Yeah.
always ending on a wet dog.
I was thinking of dog piss, but I felt like that'd be a little much.
Who the fuck? No. The wet dog's even too much.
Okay,
So
well, what do you think's worse, wet dog or dog piss?
if you're eating it, the clay.
The
That's
clay?
what's worse. Yeah, the
Okay.
clay's what's worse.
I was
I would
thinking
eat.
coyote urine. That was an option.
Yeah, that's so much different than
Oh
dog
yeah.
piss.
Yeah, yeah. It went from coyote urine to dog piss.
Okay.
It was a little evolution, and then from dog piss to wet dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid flavors. Pizza rolls. I'm thinking we start like a freezer section where we
Yeah.
could
By
put weird foods that are frozen.
what was the um what was the new In-N-Out place called?
Little Meats was it?
The Little Meat. I don't know. Let me look.
I don't think I wrote it
Yeah,
down.
I think it was Little Meat with I wrote down the character Little Chunk.
Little Chunk. I love Little Chunk.
Little
He might be
Chunk.
my favorite now.
Little Chunk's pretty funny.
Small, fat boy.
Yeah, round.
Round and angry.
Yeah, beanbag chair with arms and legs.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
All right. Do we want to move into the mark the date?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So if you don't know what mark the date is,
Tell 'em.
basically every day is a certain day, like Pancake Day. Oh, the way you're looking at that camera, that's something.
You know what today is.
Yeah, it's cook
Let
something
me lick
bold
your
and
lips
pungent
day.
day.
Let me lick your lips day. That's
Uh,
what day is.
it's not, but
Whatever
yeah,
lips you want me to lick.
this was a shitty list. So, but cook something bold and pungent
What the
day.
fuck is that?
I don't know. And what would be considered bold and pungent, and why would you want to eat it?
Um, bold and pungent. I'm thinking if the Oompa Loompas would have actually cooked all those kids.
I just assumed they did.
Yeah, they didn't show. Did they? They show them at the end of the movie.
Uh,
The one with Johnny Depp, they do. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
But
they
the
do,
first
but
one,
I don't think they did in the first one.
I don't think they do. You don't know what happens to those kids
Nah.
and their parents, because their parents get ran off too.
Yeah. I like to imagine they're eating,
Yeah.
the normal thing. World Pianist Day. You know, people play piano.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can think of some popular
Joshy
piano players.
boy.
Josh. Yeah. Who else?
Josh is the only person I
know,
know that plays
um,
piano.
Steven Tyler plays piano. Ray Charles
Yeah, Ray Charles.
played the piano.
I remember seeing I want to
A
say
lot of
it's
musicians play piano.
Jamie Foxx, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like played with Ray Charles.
Yeah, because in the
There's
Ray
a
Charles biopic,
yeah.
Jamie Foxx
Have
is
you
Ray Charles.
seen the clip of Jamie Foxx saying like he played with them and then he accidentally hit the wrong note?
Yeah, and he's like, "Why'd you do that, man?
Yeah,
Why'd you do
why'd you do
that?" Yeah.
I can only
His Ray
imagine how
Charles
funny that is.
impersonation's so good. I love doing
Ray
Ray Charles
Charles seems like a
impersonation.
wacky dude in general.
Well, he's dead now,
Yeah.
but he'd be out there. I got a woman way over town that digs on me.
Yeah.
But Stevie Wonder, he was the same way. Lady, lady, I can see you, 'cause I'm not blind.
Okay.
That's not a song of his. I just made that one up.
No, I thought it was. I was fully convinced. Such a
I
great
can't think of
rendition.
any other like really good. Elton John. Elton John the
Oh
same
yeah.
way. He's over. I'm gay.
They're always looking up.
I'm gay. Eminem bought me a cock ring
I
for
love
my
that story.
wedding. Eminem.
That's a
Eminem.
that's a wacky ass wedding gift.
Eminem. You're welcome. You like
Yeah.
my impersonations? I think I should do more.
Yeah, I think it was like the worst Elton John impersonation I've ever seen.
Yeah, those aren't songs. I agree.
Didn't even sound anywhere near him. But next one's a doozy. World Radiograph Day, which is just an X-ray.
Just say X-ray.
They had to be wacky.
I would like to see it called X-ray Day. Then it would rhyme and it sounds cool. Not World Radiograph.
Yeah,
Some weird stuff.
man, I knew I was gonna have trouble reading this next one because I wrote it real sloppily.
I'm trying to make all these funny because you said they're bad. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to do my job.
National Cappuccino Day.
Oh, okay. can't make
Cappuccino's
this
a
one
pretty wacky, decent. I notice I
Wacky
default to calling things wacky when I can't think of anything.
Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
I go with wacky and wild.
Yeah, it's because you're white.
All right. Oh, this one is just one of the name ones.
Yeah.
It was between this one and Ashley. So, National
Okay.
Leon Day.
It's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, I thought that
Ashley's
was
an
more
okay
unique.
name too.
I can't think of
I-
someone that I know that's named Ashley.
I have a friend named Ashley here. I
Yeah.
had class with her in like a year, but
Oh.
I have a friend named Ashley here.
You think you'd
She's
see
married,
more
has
than
2
you do.
kids.
How many kids?
2.
Okay, solid number.
Yeah. Just had the second one.
A workable amount.
Yeah. Even for Epstein.
Yeah. He could do more
He
than
worked-
two.
Yeah, he worked with a lot of kids. He was a child prodigy.
That's a weird way to say predator.
That is a weird way to say predator. I might be dyslexic.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, like Diddy, he's a a rapper.
Yikes.
He's a rapist.
Yeah, you just said harapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Rapist, rapper.
Yeah, you
It does
didn't
start
mix
with
that
R.
very well.
I don't know. I was trying, okay? Get
Just
off my
said like
dick.
rapist or something.
He's a yeah, I don't know.
I guess that
He's a
sounds more like
Christmas rapper.
racist.
Yeah. I don't know if Diddy was a racist.
I mean,
Could have been.
he was a lot of
Could be.
things. He is a lot of things, I guess.
A man is one of them.
Yeah.
He's a man.
He's a man. Covered in baby oil. Gallons of it. I didn't even know you could buy gallons.
I didn't know.
Where the fuck do you buy gallons?
Amazon.
Definitely not at
like-
Costco. So we know
No.
that.
Yeah. And not like, you're not buy. I think Walmart wouldn't care, but like, you can't just go buy all the baby oil at Walmart.
No.
They'd be pissed.
Yeah, you definitely have to.
Uh,
God, the shame. I can't even imagine buying one bottle of baby oil at Walmart.
yeah.
You're just like, don't worry, I'm actually using it with someone. It's not like a weird thing I have just for me, you know.
I'm using it with someone. It's supposed to be for a baby. It's not supposed to be with someone. It's
No,
supposed to
that's
be
more
with a
acceptable.
baby.
It's weird if you're just a single dude going to buy
Yeah.
baby oil by itself.
Baby oil's not a very good lubricant, I feel. It could be, but I don't
I
know.
I don't
I
really
want,
know.
I want something that has some grip to it. You know what I mean? Some
Grip, and
grip.
then you're defeating the purpose of lube.
I want it to be chunky. I want some cottage cheese lubricant.
You just cook the baby oil a little bit,
I
see what
want
it does.
some. I want some layered lube. I want something that will layer.
Layered.
Put some thicken on there. Some thickness.
Reminds me of the shit my mom told me about. Working at the nursing home. They got that
Yeah.
shit they could put in any liquid to make it thicker.
Yeah.
For the old people that can't drink shit, you know? My mom's like, I hate it because they put it in coffee all the time. So you just got thick coffee.
Thick coffee. I think thick any liquid
Oh, yeah.
that isn't
It's
supposed to be.
awful.
Just like thick water. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a common one. But you imagine you got thick baby oil.
That's just that's just expired baby oil.
Can baby oil expire?
I I don't know. I doubt it. If he had that much, he would not be. You know what I mean? He
I
would
mean,
be.
he had the money to buy more to
Yeah,
replace,
but Diddy's a high end guy.
Yeah.
He ain't using expired baby
Yeah,
oil.
yeah.
He ain't using that expired shit. He's getting that brand new off
I
the
mean,
shelf.
it's gotta be good lube if Diddy was using it.
Yeah, it probably is. You know what? Tell us in the comments. Is baby
Yeah,
oil
do
a
you
good
own a
lube?
lot of baby oil? Do you
Yeah,
actively use it? Do you
yeah,
use it for your baby?
yeah.
What the fuck do you even use it on a baby for?
You rub it on it.
Yeah, did you cover the baby in oil?
It's like the Thanksgiving turkey with some fucking butter, baby. It did.
Was it
You
just
know what I mean?
good for their skin or something? What?
Yeah, I think it just because babies, you don't babies have a lot of like I don't know how to explain it. You want to make sure they're clean in every crevice because they can't
Uh,
clean themselves because they're
yeah.
babies. And you want to make sure that they're also not getting rashes and stuff like that. And some babies are prone to get more
Uh,
rashes, like the bigger, chunkier babies. So you have to make sure they got like baby powder and
yeah.
baby oil kind of on them. And I think the baby oil does something else, but baby powder is really used for like the crevices. But I've heard of cases of people using baby oil too to like make sure the
Maybe it's just
baby's
an
all.
option, you know?
You know, maybe when women are giving birth to ease it out a little bit, let's squirt some baby oil in there. Let it slide. Get a tarp.
Get a tarp
Get a tarp.
so that you can funnel it in better, so you're not
Slip
losing
and
any.
slide, baby.
Oh my
The
god.
homeless are
Can you
gonna come in and
imagine there's
slide
a
in.
large tarp on a flat surface? It's just covered in baby oil, and you're stuck in the center. How long do you
Cause
think it'd
you,
take for you to get to the edge?
yeah, cause you're fucking. No,
You're
there's been times.
you're
There's been times
naked,
where I've been
covered
on
in
a.
baby oil, and you gotta get to the other side.
No,
You're in a
I
public park, so you gotta be quick.
when I. Why would you be in a public
This,
park? That's
why would you
hilarious.
be naked on a tarp?
In my backyard, then maybe it's fucking normal. I don't know, but in a park, that's when it's weird.
Let's just say you get kidnapped, and this is what they do to you. You wake up in a public park on a tarp, naked, covered in baby
Nah.
oil.
The church camp that I went to years ago, like one of the
They have
last
baby
days
oil.
there. No, they would put out the widest tarp I've ever seen in my fucking life, and it was really long, and they had multiple of them. And we
I
go down like this fucking massive
My
ass
church did
hill,
something similar.
and we just slide down it, and we'd slide into the like they had a lake there. We'd just slide straight into the lake. It was pretty fun. But I remember if you didn't, because they also had tubes too that you could get on if you
My
wanted to,
church
or
we
you could
slid
just
onto
slide straight down.
grass.
Yeah, but like, I remember so many people. They would just send motherfuckers down it. So if you didn't move, you're fucked. So there were so many people getting wiped out by other people because they were stuck in
Oh
the
my
middle, just
god.
fucking. No, 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 no. They're just
How many
sliding
people
around.
were
They
at
can't.
this?
I don't know. Quite a few. Probably like 50 or 60 kids.
Okay.
Plus
Yeah.
and then the workers could do it too if they wanted to, which they did. So.
God.
quite
I'd
a
hate to be
bit.
a worker at a church camp.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Hopefully I get that
miserable
internship,
experience.
because
Yeah.
that would be kind of the same premise. I don't know. I don't think it's a church camp. I
Yeah,
think it's
but
just
you
a
don't
summer
have
camp.
to monitor the kids at all times. You just like it'd be like
I'm
teaching a
pretty sure.
class, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
it's
sure
just
I'm
for your
not going to be
period
teaching.
of time that's
Yeah,
not too
I'm
long.
sure I would have to like walk, like during like when they're eating
Yeah,
or something like that. When I'm eating
nothing too
too,
crazy.
places where I am where they also are, I'm definitely just gonna have to be watching. But other than that, it's like not nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Hope I get that. We'll see.
baby oil. All right, you want
Okay.
to talk about the Minecraft shit?
We're out of time.
Oh, what are we at?
An hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're out of time.
We're out of time
We keep
for
going though.
Hunter's sake.
Yeah,
I
because
know
I have
that.
to edit this tonight.
Well, that
So,
rant I had at the beginning lasted so long. Sorry for that, but
yeah.
I had to get it off my chest. I'm gonna get more off my chest later, if you know what I mean.
More on your chest.
These peanut M&Ms ain't the only thing with some nut in them. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
saying I have nut in me,
I mean, technically you do.
just in my ball sack.
Yeah, where it's normally at.
Yeah, it's in the normal spots. It will never be in the spots that it's not supposed to be.
I
'Cause that's
mean, you never
gay.
know.
If I didn't know, I'm gonna be calling some people if I didn't know.
I mean, who would you call?
I don't know, the cops.
Your pastor.
I found some nut in my butt, boy. Whose
I
is
don't
it?
know if it's someone else's or my own.
Or my own.
I do
That
some
means
weird shit at times.
you must be spraying.
I don't know how you spray into her. I imagine you'd have to have one of those like limp dicks, you know, it just can't get
Yeah.
enough blood flow, so it could just
Or,
hang. And then you have to be
well,
angled right.
it could like maybe like I don't know, physics, right? So you're laying down, it
Yeah.
sprays, like it goes up, it's spraying, like I said. In
Yeah.
this scenario, it's spraying, so it's just spraying out, but then it comes straight down and it just goes right past everything, slides down the gooch, and it's just like, boop, in the ass.
And it
In the
somehow
crack,
gets
anyways, not in the
inside the
hole.
ass.
Not in the hole,
Okay.
just in the crack. People are loving this conversation right now.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
Right.
If you've seen us talk about this, leave a like.
Yeah,
And
speaking
speaking
of
of
leaving,
leaving a like, check out social medias: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Spotify. You want to know when the episodes come out on Spotify because they're a little off? Go on the Facebook or the Twitter. Notifications pop up on there. Also, notifications pop up on Spotify as long as you have us followed. Boom. There you
Really,
go. At Ladies of the Night. Everything.
don't go on Twitter right now. I can't imagine how god awful that is.
Yeah. Yeah. I think school's bad. So
the
Twitter has to be
anger, pure anger. No one
Yeah.
gets more pissed off than someone on Twitter. Either way, it would have been god awful.
Yeah.
Just elections and Twitter don't mix very well.
No.
But
One of them needs to go.
but thanks for watching.
Yes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and
Yes.
good night.
Peace out.